When you're ready for replacement windows, we offer high-quality, energy-efficient windows in many styles and colors. We want to help you improve your home's curb appeal. Free in-home estimate with upfront prices. No games or gimmicks. No high-pressure sales tactics. Double hung, picture, slider, casement, and architectural shapes. We offer them all. We've got a window for every home and a window for every budget.
Since 1982, Mike Stevens Homes has built a place for your most cherished and treasured memories. We know the events that take place within the walls of our homes are the stuff of life, and we don't take that responsibility.
You're watching East Tennessee Weather. Weather when you want it.
All right, good morning. Kind of a rare occurrence here around East Tennessee Weather anyways. I just wanted to give you a quick little update here this morning on the storms that we have going on out there right now. Listen, the holiday weekend has officially started, right? So it's 7 o'clock in the morning. Maybe you're like, yeah, hold off. We're still sleeping in here, Witcher. But because we have the storms, it's a holiday weekend, I wanted to just jump on here. I'm in the studio just finishing up updating the East Tennessee Weather platforms. And I was like, you know what, let's talk about this because we actually have a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings down into southern middle Tennessee, and this batch of energy is going to be swinging its way through the area. So let's go ahead and talk about that here this morning. Again, this is a live look at the radar here from Nashville to the Knoxville area. You got probably woken up by maybe some rumbles of thunder here, and you're like, wait a second here, what just happened? Yeah, we were talking yesterday that an upper level disturbance and a batch of storms are going to move in early this morning, but they will not be with us all day. That's the hopes anyway. Well, they're not going to be with us all day, but the idea is that these will be with us this morning. So if you wanted to head off to the lakes, hold off until maybe 10 to noon. And then after that point, and of course, we're going to walk you through the Futurecast after that point, I think we'll have some plenty of sunshine here this afternoon. So that's a view of the state, and you can really see what's going on back in Middle Tennessee, Nashville, again, southern Middle Tennessee. But right here at home, we got some pretty good healthy showers and thunderstorms racing their way out of Cumberland County into Ray, Meigs, Roane County. We don't have any severe weather, but heavy rain right now. We'll see what the National Weather Service does with this, because as you look into the details on the storm right there into Ray and Meigs County, or getting ready to push its way out of Roane into Ray and Meigs, probably got some lightning showing up. And so we are not lightning, I should say hail. So when you look at the hail product, how much hail do we have showing up with that? Well, not a ton so far necessarily, but could be seeing maybe up to 1 inch in diameter hail just outside of Spring City, getting ready to cross its way towards, say, the Glen Alice area, Apollo Shores. So I know a lot of folks are going to be heading off to all the lakes here today. So don't worry, these storms are not going to be with us all day long, with some good, solid, healthy storms this morning. We'll just take a quick little radar tour right around Knox County. Most areas are just fine. Heaviest rain just outside of the Farragut area, moving towards Lenoir City, Friendsville. We also have some healthy storms up towards Petros and Oliver Springs, Frost anyways, Bowling Springs and Briceville, Clinton. And again, when you look at the loop over the last 15 minutes, you can see how these are sliding their way to the south and southeast. And so they will continue to work their way back into Knox County. So while Knox County doesn't have a ton of rain right now, more rain is going to be settling in here in just a short while. And some pretty good thunderstorms. We also have some pretty good thunderstorms, or showers anyways. Heavier rain down towards Monroe County, McMinn. Don't have a ton of activity, Sevier County so far, and Blount County not a ton, but again, this is all tracking into your area. So Loudoun, Blount, Knox, Monroe, McMinn County in the line of these showers and thunderstorms. And then down towards Chattanooga, we have some pretty good storms that are going to work their way out of Tullahoma. And that's going to bring in a healthy batch of possibly some strong to severe thunderstorms. So places across the Southern Valley, south of McMinnville, south of Crossville, so Spring City, Dayton, Walden, Chattanooga, heads up, because we do have some pretty good healthy showers and thunderstorms to our west. Again, on the big picture, this is not going to be with us all day long. So let's take you to the Futurecast, or the forecast. Now, I'm just going to take you through what I've put on East Tennessee weather platforms on YouTube and whatnot this morning. And we're not going to stick around for a whole lot. a long time. We just wanted to get you out the door. If you're waking up this morning going, okay, this is ridiculous. This is the weekend, right? And this is a holiday weekend. Well, let's talk about it. So the storms are going to be with us this morning. Look at the severe weather risk across the Great Plains. Big tornado risk from Kansas down into Oklahoma today. That's going to shift its way further east for the day tomorrow. So tomorrow's risk puts us into sort of the bullseye for severe weather. But notice my severe weather, it says Sunday into Monday. And I think that's really going to be the story because this is likely to be a late Sunday, early Monday event. Right now, level 1, 2, 3 risk around the area. This is the evolution of the storm system, big low pressure system. It should weaken as it moves its way into East Tennessee, likely to bring us some heavier rain, and weaken even more as it moves its way into North Carolina, and could see a few afternoon showers and thunderstorms on Monday. But right now, I'm anticipating most of Sunday and probably most of Monday to be on the dry side. So morning showers and storms, afternoon clearing today, mostly dry on Sunday, warm and breezy, strong to severe thunderstorms Sunday night, late Sunday night, probably after dinner to bedtime to about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, maybe even lasting all the way through 7 o'clock in the morning, depending on the speed. The next week, some cooler, more comfortable weather will move its way on in. So here's your Futurecast starting off right now. We do have those showers and thunderstorms with us, but watch as we get closer to 10, 11, noon. That batch of rain moves its way on now. And then we'll see some clearing with a chance for a few isolated afternoon thunderstorms. Okay, so something to keep in mind if you're out on the lakes. We should see some clearing throughout the day. We're going to have that deck of clouds early on, and it's going to be a gradual clearing as we get into the afternoon and early evening hours. Should be a nice night to do some grilling or barbecuing if that's what you're going to be doing here today. And then early tomorrow morning is going to be great. All right, so rainfall amounts just through this morning, it's going to pile up in some locations. We got those healthy storms, so anywhere from a quarter to a third and maybe upwards of a half an inch of rain for some. Temperature-wise, not bad. We're going to be in the mid-70s by noon. A slow warm-up thanks to the rain and the clouds that we have this morning, and then we should warm into the low to maybe even some mid to upper 80s across the southern valley. So heading to lakes today should be fantastic. Your evening forecast, nice night for a fire pit in the backyard. Should be great for that. As the storms come to an end, temperatures will start to slowly cool into the 70s and 80s. All right, now here's that risk for tomorrow. So this is Sunday into Monday. And because it is a holiday weekend, I really want you to understand how this is all playing out. A lot of us are going to have a 3-day weekend, and a lot of us may not get a lot of sleep Sunday night. So this goes from Sunday to Monday. A level 1, 2, and 3 risk have already been issued by the Storm Prediction Center. So here we go again, my friends, right? And as we head through the day on Sunday, so as I mentioned, most of Sunday is probably going to be just fine. Here's Sunday morning, heading off to church. You should be great. A strong southwesterly flow. Now, we are going to see the chance for some afternoon showers and thunderstorms that will race their way ahead of the main event. And the main event, per this model guidance, is going to be swinging its way through about 3 o'clock in the morning. But these typically speed up, and so I would be more likely to say anytime after about 10 o'clock at night, I think we have a better chance of seeing these storms. So these typically speed up. Storms will race their way in after 10 p.m. on Sunday, maybe lasting through about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. So if this model holds, it may last through the morning rush hour on Monday. Yeah, not much of a morning rush hour on Monday. So that's the main event. So those are the showers and thunderstorms we'll see Sunday night into Monday morning. Maybe a couple of afternoon showers and thunderstorms Monday afternoon as the actual cold front comes through. So the cold front's going to be a little bit delayed from the main event Sunday night into Monday morning. That could spark off a couple of showers and thunderstorms. So that's going to still hang on to a level 1 risk for severe weather on Monday by the Storm Prediction Center, but the main activity shifts off to our east across North Carolina. Heavy rain, though. So from this morning's rain to the rain that we're expecting Sunday into Monday is going to be a doozy for sure. Don't take those numbers to heart. This is just a general guidance and idea. I think anywhere from a half an inch to an inch of rain, likely, if not pockets of even more than that. And we'll have to watch out for that because we've had a lot of rain, and if we get more, we'll see the potential for flooding to pick up. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, temperatures in the 80s. The warmest day maybe Sunday with a warm southwesterly breeze. Should help to warm us up quite a bit. Now, when you look at your rain chances, 60% chance this morning, that's what's happening right now. As we get into the afternoon, the chance of rain really dwindles. Sunday, Monday, notice I'm like 40% chance of rain. Why? Because probably most of the event is going to be after bedtime into the overnight hours. And so those are just basically daytimes. So most of Sunday should be fine, and most of Monday should be fine. So if I put like 80, 90, 100% chance of rain, because it is going to happen on one day or another, you'd be thrown off and be like, oh, there goes my Sunday, Monday. No, not the case. Not the case at all. Behind this cold front, drier, cooler air is going to swing its way on in, and that's going to drop our temperatures to more average. Come Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week. A solid average week ahead of us. Low temperatures will be right there in the 50s and 60s, so a little bit above average for morning lows to start the week, through the start of the week anyways. And then it looks like those low temperatures will come down into the mid-50s, which will feel really nice after the warm and muggy and stormy weather we've had and we have to contend with from here on out. So if you're new to the platform, you're joining us on Saturday morning. This is a rare edition of Wake Up with Witcher on Saturday edition. Anyways, 7:19 right now. And if you don't have the East Tennessee Weather app, today, tomorrow, this weekend, every day of your life is a good day to have it in your back pocket, your purse, on your cell phone. Just go to the Google Play Store or the App Store and search EastTN Weather, all one word. I'll post it in the chat here in just a moment. If you're new, if you don't have the app, it will really give you an idea. And if you do have the app, let me just throw out there and do a little bit of a walkthrough here this morning about how the app can benefit you on this holiday weekend or in the summertime. So when you open the app up, it takes you right to the main page where we're broadcasting is right there at the top. Come down to the interactive radar. And again, here is the current radar around East Tennessee. So we'll move it a little bit. So that is the now. But what's cool about the interactive radar is you push play and it goes back 2 hours. So it gives you the evolution of this and then gives you a Futurecast or a forecast of the next 2 hours. And so you see it's 7:20 right now. Here we are over the next 2 hours, say by 9:20, 9:30. These are really going to be working their way into Blount and Monroe, also Sevier County. So do anticipate over the next hour to 2 hours, all of this to slide its way towards the mountain counties and to the south and southwest, but not a ton of activity back behind it. If you're out on the lake or doing some barbecues and have a big old gathering this weekend, all of a sudden you have the app, and you get the notification that lightning is within 15 miles of your location. If you just click on that notification, it will take you to the interactive radar. You push play and you're like, oh, okay, cool. We just got a couple pop-up thunderstorms. We're good for now. But Sunday night and the Monday morning, I will be likely to be broadcasting live severe weather coverage. And so that will be right there on the app itself. All right, quick little tour there. I'll go through a couple quick questions. We won't last too terribly long. And as we do so, I'll just keep the radar up so people can see while we chat. See what's going on while we chat. But boy, kind of a stormy start to the day, my friends. All right. Any major questions that I need to answer before we kind of hit the road and you go enjoy your holiday? And again, I'll probably likely see you again Sunday night and a Monday morning. But not an all rainy weekend there, Storm Chaser Mr. Wolf, which, by the way, he just joined the Witcher Weather Watcher. So big shout out to Storm Chaser Mr. Wolf and welcome to the club. Dwayne says, here we go again. Yeah, here we go again. But again, it's not going to last all day. So good morning. Had a storm with heavy rain in Talbot. Earlier, I'm seeing a little sun through the clouds, and we will see sun, and it's going to be a warm and muggy afternoon. Once that sun comes out, once the batch of clouds move on out, and we see some sunshine, it's going to be great. But we have to contend with the rain and the clouds here first thing this morning. So not the best of the first morning, first out on the lake, be the first on the water. Maybe you're joining us from Norris this morning, or Lake Loudon, or Douglas Lake, or Watts Bar. Watts Bar is getting hammered right now. Watts Bar is getting in the thick of it. So Paint Rock. Let's come back down to East Tennessee. And again, Paint Rock, Kingston area, right over Watts Bar Lake, just hammered. Along Highway 27. So this is working its way towards, I said Paint Rock. Paint Rock's not getting hammered yet, but getting ready to get hammered or starting to get hammered. So there we go. There's some of the cities in the path of the heaviest rain. Give you an idea of how this is all working its way to the south and southeast. Betty, I hope you get better, my friend. There we go. Lisa says, healthy, LOL. That thunder and lightning did test my ticker when it shook my house, but love to hear the thunder rolling. I know, it's nice. Although some folks are like, yeah, I wanted to sleep in this morning. So much for that. My wife is getting ready to head off to work, so now she's going to have to contend with this nonsense. And there you go, buddy. So is the East Tennessee Weather app. Good morning, Cheryl. Working the golf course and can't let anybody out because of the lightning. You can't do that. Can't do that, Lee, can you? Don't want to let the folks out of the golf course. Lightning should be over. I'd say probably those tee times will be pushed back a couple of hours. What's up, Gold Rush Fever? Morning, Julie. Not raining yet in high school, but it'll likely be raining in high school here soon. They are going to get wet, Eric. And, listen, I mean, let me talk about that for Sunday night, Sunday into Monday. All modes of severe weather are going to be on the table. So, yes, large hail, damaging wind, locally heavy rainfall, and isolated tornadoes are going to be on the table for Sunday night, Monday morning. Not this morning, Sunday night into Monday morning. And that's why it's a good way, always have a way to receive your weather information. This spring has been rather delayed, my friends, hasn't it? If you're talking Sunday to Monday, Samuel, yeah, likely. Could be. It is showing a weakening trend. So, and we lose, the daytime heating in the middle of the night, but clearly it's early morning. We haven't had any daytime heating. And look at the storms that we have this morning. So, I think it's going to be a good, solid, strong cold front that has to be watched and monitored. And yay, Ryan! Now go pass along the good word, my friend. It doesn't have a watch option. It does have a watch option. Let me show you, Ryan. Let me show you. Okay. So if you go to the app, quick little tip and trick, always click the orange TN to go back home. That will take you back home to the main homepage. But if you come down to the radar, click on the radar, and Ryan, this is for you and anybody else that wants to see. The cogwheel, top right-hand side of the screen, click on that. Click on the cogwheel. It takes you to a bunch of stuff, right? So national radar will give you the current, past, and future radar. But you can click on Morristown's radar. It's just going to give you a past and current radar. So it's not going to really help you in the future, really. And you also have Storm Prediction Center information on there as well. But click on overlays. I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Click on overlays right there in the middle, and click on all alerts. If you click on the alerts, that will get you the alerts on the app itself for watches, warnings, get Storm Prediction Center's information. Always click lightning. Always have lightning right there checked. That's always a good one to have. Storm Tracks is a good one. Maybe if you want to dive a little bit more into the details on the storm itself, that's going to be a good one to have checked for some of you weather nuts out there. Surface analysis, you can put that on there as well. So now you go back to the radar, and this is what you get. Let's see. So I was going to try to see if we get any storm tracks on there. We do have some storm tracks. So if you click on the storm track, can't see that far away. Let's get that. There's our storm track, right? With the one just outside of Spring City. So if you click on that little box, if you have storm tracks set, let me get this up a little bit higher. There you go. So if you click on this box, see how it gives you a fan. It gives you information, the wind, how fast the storm's going. It's moving east at 26 miles per hour. Click on the information box. It'll give you a little bit more information, like cities. So cities in the path of that storm right there: Slabtown, Peakland, Scott, Pleasant Hill. You can population filter it. So you can filter the population, which is cool. So there's your population. So Nyota, 45 minutes away. You come down the population list, and that's about all we got. So 10 mile, about 28 miles away. And so this is a wealth of weather information right there, and watches and warnings will show up there as well. So see, we have some warnings down across Chattanooga, near Chattanooga. So there are your warnings. And again, you can click on the warnings themselves, click on the warnings themselves, and that little checkbox or little exclamation box right there, click on that, and that will give you all the information from the National Weather Service. So beneficial right there from the East Tennessee Weather app. So hopefully I answered that question for you, Samuel. No warnings, by the way, right now. Hopefully you got your answer, Megan, but it's going to be ending probably 10 to noon latest. And then you'll have the batch of clouds hanging out with us, and the clouds will gradually clear as we head through the afternoon. How about Oneida? Scott County's doing fine. Let's see. Let's go back to the Morristown radar. So Oneida, just some rain right now. And I don't think a whole lot of activity is going to be moving in, except, well, we do have that batch of storms off to our west in Nashville. So you can see all those healthy storms in Nashville. And so that's going to be, again, this is all just upper level disturbance sliding its way to the south and southeast. So we should see improving conditions as we get closer to 9 to noon. And then from noon beyond, we'll start to see, oh, boo. Expo 5K and 10K get ready to start. 7:30 Central Avenue. All right, hold on. It's 7:30 right now. Well, we got storms, so these runners probably shouldn't be out there because we got some lightning up just to the north. We're talking about, I'm assuming Central Avenue, you're talking downtown Knoxville is what I'm assuming. I probably shouldn't assume all that. But I don't think the runners should probably be out there. Maybe delay it. Do a rain delay, 2-hour rain delay for the 5K and the 10K. Or the 5K and 10K. That was from Jerry. Gary, I mean. Sorry, Jerry. Sorry, Gary. Any other questions? Big tournament for the kids at big tournament for the kids at the range in Cumberland County. What time will the rain clear out? Good morning from North Crossville. Again, I think give it a good solid 2 to 3 hours before we start to see improving conditions. Probably 10 to noon is going to be our window for things to start to really clear out. And then this afternoon, that's when we're going to see more sunshine. All right, we got here in Kingston, Lakeside Farmers Market, trying to set up any chance it clears up over the next 30 minutes or so. Let's see where Kingston is. Let's come over to Kingston. The strongest storm, yes. The lightning, so there's Kingston to our northwest. You can see just some heavier, steadier rain showers. But I would say, let's see how fast these are moving. General idea. Moving to the southeast at 30 to 31 miles per hour. So I would say the back end of that heavier rain. There's Kingston right there. So about an hour before the rain probably shuts down, maybe more completely. But I think, the heaviest rain is already moving its way on out. So Kingston, you should be improving for the farmers market. Good question, though. Hopefully that helped you out. And Ruth, go check out the interactive radar with the East Tennessee Weather app because that's going to help you out as well. And pass that along to all the vendors out there. They're farmers. I think the East Tennessee Weather app could be of help to them. Clinton getting hammered this morning. Yes, some big old boomers. Not yet. Not yet. It does work on Android watches. It does have so the East Tennessee Weather app does have widgets, but currently only for Android. Boo. They're readers, Ruth, because I was trying to read your chat. The eyes haven't healed all the way yet, so these just help to kind of bring the computer screen over there a little bit more in focus. Soon I won't have to wear them, but that's where we are right now. Thanks, Chelsea. What's your weather watchers? Be on standby Sunday night, Monday morning, if you want to stay up late with me. You don't have to. We got a horse show delayed in Lenore City. Thanks, Melinda. So if you were planning on attending a horse show, it's been delayed. I'm just assuming just delayed through the next few hours, right? What's up, Kathleen, my neighbor? Kathy? What about Lenore City? Lenore City is getting hammered. Lenore City is right there in the center of your screen. And in the thick of it right now, but Lenore City probably, the batch of rain on the backside, I would say, we'll give you a little bit of timing. Again, the heaviest rain, but we'll talk about the rain coming to an end. Come on, you weather map. There it is. So Lenore City, probably an hour and a half. Farragut, this should start to slowly come to an end, hour and a half. Clinton, probably an hour. I'm doing like all the rain, like the batch of even light to moderate rain on the backside of this. But let's talk about the folks that are in the path of this. Get on out of there. And so timing for some of these storms, obviously we're getting some already in some locations, but we'll say downtown. By golly. Downtown Knoxville, you're literally 15, 20 minutes. You're going to be in the thick of it. If this were to hold together and kind of work its way a little bit further to the east, Newport, you'll probably see some storms over within the next hour. Gatlinburg, probably within the next hour. We've already got the storms, obviously, in Blount County, but the heaviest rain will continue to move its way into Maryville, Alcoa within the next 30 to 40 minutes, at least what's upstream anyways. Loudoun County, obviously, getting in the thick of things right now. And then we'll come over to, say, Athens. You're probably about 20, 30 minutes away from getting some pretty good showers and thunderstorms. And we'll get a few more cities on there. Greenback's got some healthy thunderstorms right now. Sweetwater, so do you. The storms hold together over Ray and Meigs County, which they're probably going to. Nyota, about 20 minutes. Athens, 25 minutes. Etowah, 40 minutes. Charleston, well, the storm's not going to go like that, so... Tellico Plains about 50 minutes or so. Tail of the Dragon in it right now, but the main line's going to probably be next 45 minutes to an hour and a half. I kind of give you the general rule of thumb or general idea anyways. And we'll see what those storms do in Middle Tennessee. But again, a loop over the last hour, you can see how these are sliding their way to the south and southeast. So that's the Morristown radar. So you can get the idea of the evolution, how it's really kind of starting to come together. So Loudoun, Blount, Knox, and Sevier County, I think, and McMinn, Monroe County. So this is going to be the area that is really, I think, going to get the rest of this and get hit pretty good. Hopefully no severe thunderstorm warnings, but we're talking this area right there, all within the next hour or so. And some of you already have those storms already moving in. But then we'll see improving conditions. South Knoxville, you're looking probably, you're already starting to see some storms, but that batch of rain that's moving its way into northwest Knox County, South Knoxville, we're looking at probably, 15, 20, 30, 20 minutes or so. Braden the Builder, what do you call an angry cloud? A thunderstorm. I was trying to find a sound effect for you on that one. Like, is that Matt Hinken? Is that like the real Matt Hinken? I can't see that picture. Matt, if that is you, my friend, my goodness gracious. How are you? We should get together. I miss you, my friend. Matt Hinken, everybody. If that is who it is, do you believe retired? It is you. I thought you were. See, I don't even. My glasses aren't even right. Hey, Mike, do you believe retired weather folk? Yeah, of course. What do you got to say, Matt? What are you thinking? Dive into the conversation, bud. It's good seeing you. Let me know if you have some time. Hit me up with an email. Let me know your phone number. I'll try to get your phone number from somebody. Or find me on Soch. We should go grab some lunch or something like that. Big shout out to one of the legends here in East Tennessee, a meteorologist for, Matt Hinken. I know a lot of folks miss you on TV, bud. They do. While we were competitors, we're always friends. That's the way TV works. We may be competitors. Well, we're competitors, but we're always friends. Kathy, pay attention. I can only talk to her like that because she's my neighbor. Kid. No, it's not going to last all day. I think through about 10 to noon. And then after that, we should start to see improving conditions. Should be good this evening, Cody. Should be good. I mean, yeah. I think it's going to be great this evening. All right, so that's kind of the gist of it. 7:39. I guess we're just doing a normal wake up with Witcher. Didn't mean to do that. Just meant to get on here, give everyone a weather update, let everyone know what's going on. And here we are, 40 minutes later. So, but I do have to go because I do have to run and get some of my radio stuff done. But we sure hope you have a great day. Remember, these storms won't last all day. They will last through. We're going to have some fun because if you've been with us, last couple mornings, we threw on some bluegrass music. So we're going to wrap things up this morning with some bluegrass. Here, I'll stop talking for a second. I should just loop that and let that play for a little bit. So people will be like, Witcher, you've gone off the deep end. Oh, you can't hear me with my voice very well. We'll bring that down a little bit. Witcher's gone off the deep end, everybody. I love me some bluegrass music, so needless to say, that's what we got. All right, so these storms come to an end from now through, I would say, 10 to noon. We'll start to see the stormy weather kind of slowly wind down, although, remember, we still have some storms over into Middle Tennessee. There we go. There's the Nashville radar. So going to be watching some of this, but this is a little weakening system that will continue to die down and work its way to the south and southeast. We do not have here in East Tennessee any severe thunderstorm warnings so far. Healthy thunderstorms moving out of Huntsville, Alabama, southern Middle Tennessee, Tullahoma, so towards Chattanooga. So Chattanooga, if this holds together, you'll likely get a severe thunderstorm warning or at least a special weather statement from the National Weather Service. We'll see what they do. These come to an end again, basically 10 to noon. Then we'll see improving conditions. It's be a gradual process throughout the afternoon with some sunshine and drier weather conditions later on today. And then remember, a big risk for severe weather tomorrow night into Monday morning. We're under level 1, 2, and 3, mostly a level 2 and some of a 1 and some of a 3 risk. So most of East Tennessee is under level 1 and 2 and 3 risk for the day tomorrow into Monday morning as we track a strong cold front. So you have to stay weather alert, but I think this afternoon should be great. Most of our Sunday should be great with a couple of rogue cells during our Sunday afternoon. A line of possible severe weather Sunday night, maybe anytime after about 10 o'clock at night through early in the morning Monday. And then Monday afternoon, maybe a couple pop-up showers and thunderstorms with the leading edge of the cold front swinging its way through. But cooler 70s do return, more seasonable weather for your Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of next week. And we'll shut down this crazy these storms, if you will. The crazy stormy weather that we've had to deal with this entire holiday break, but not the entire holiday break because yesterday turned out to actually be a fairly decent day. Muggy, warm, couple of spotty thunderstorms, but no severe weather yesterday. So I'll leave the radar up here for just a little bit as we kind of wrap things up here. I hope you all have a great weekend. Witcher Weather Watchers, be on standby. If you want to, I will send out a group text, of course. Of course, we talk every day. What am I? Are you kidding me right now? You'll know. I don't even need to talk to you about that. The conversation ensues like all day long. It's awesome. With some solid weather nuts. All right, my friends, we're going to wrap things up. We'll leave you some music. I will see you back here if I need to. Won't likely need to later on today, but we'll see you on all the East Tennessee weather platforms. Again, if you don't have the app, go download the app today. Just search East TN Weather, all one word. It'll keep you posted on all weather all the time here in East Tennessee. We, my friends, will see you back here real soon. That's, by the way, a live look outside. That does not look like a live look. That looks like it was from yesterday. It was from yesterday. There's a couple cameras. I wrap things up, and I don't even wrap it up. We're going a little camera tour real quick before I do wrap things up. It's Fox Road Marina, so the marinas are definitely not a nice morning for boating weather. Downtown Gatlinburg. Heads up, folks. Hey, heads up. There's storms moving your way. Pay attention. At Strawberry Plains, dry in Strawberry Plains right now. There is Union County. Big shout out to Union County this morning. And we have Volunteer Cove Marina, which, again, not so nice at this hour. All right, we're going to wrap things up. We sure hope you have a great day. We'll see you back here real soon. Bye-bye.